Feel this one, man. I'm fucking on the mail. It's run. Brooklyn shit about to kill it, son. Mommy said she feel it, son. Stay 22 from the wheelers, son. I'll come down, let some killing, son. I'll come down, let some killing shit. This ain't really making sense. This is what it gets. It's it. I'm in. We in. VA. Ski trips. Vacation. I'm working. You playing. It's urgent. I'm saying I ain't perfect. I'm praying to be fire like air, drip water, and laying. I wrote the knowledge down. Walking on the star. Walking on the star. Walking on the what's lost but now is found. We like who you are. We like who you are. We like who you are. Time out, y'all. It's the coach. Spirit Coach Giddy. You in shape and goddamn 448 pointers yet again. Welcome to the Esoteric Huddle. Oh, man. Let's build, shall we? I think we should discuss the stars because, I think shit is getting real. Absolutely. And that's what we call shit getting real. We got the moon passing over in Capricorn right now. So, Capricorn rules reality. Capricorn rules being realistic. Capricorn rules structure, business, putting things, organizing things and making sure, it can have some type of gain where it can have a certain status and position. So we all doing that with our passions right now. So we got to make reality as we go at the moment, so therefore, we got to use our fire, our expressions, what we see as our visions, and then kind of create, a connection with that and react to that where the moon is at, and that's in Capricorn. So that would be, stable, materialistic, and creating some type of ritual and spell that you can do with your body to actually match these temperaments and things. And we do that naturally. So anytime you get dull or you get down or you, get heavy, or you get, heavy minded, in whatever frequency or word matches with that state of being. So some people call that depressed. Some people call that dry. Some people call that, so whatever word match with that, that's what you're creating. So here you are creating, the spirit of earth, the space of earth, which is, down and things. So, we got to come down to reality right now. And we got to come down to reality about where the sun is at, ourself, our persona, how we see ourselves, how we see our passion and what we see ourselves doing and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be a little blast because it's been a blast because this last weekend we just had the full moon. We had the full moon and we had the fucking full moon and I check this out. I know all the corners and the shit. I'm Zeus out and experienced all this, but we just had the full moon in Cancer. No, not Cancer. What was the full moon? Libra, right? So that gave us a boost, and to start having that relationship, that full connection to that relationship about our passion and things. Yeah, the idea was sweet and things, but now it's about upholding it with where the moon is at today in Capricorn. So for the most part, yeah, it was sweet because it was an idea, it was full of love, it had the it had the air in it. But now you got to practice the earth of it, the grounding of it, the seriousness of it, the seeing the reality of it, and you may do that in an area where You know what I'm saying? It may be hard for you if you got like a lot of water, fire, or air. You know what I'm saying? So if you're an Earth moon or an Earth person, you might have more attracted abilities to this energy. So yeah, so we gotta get shit in touch and things. We gotta get things in touch. So we're actually bringing this reality into physicality here and things. So it's a bunch of new things, a bunch of new ideas, a bunch of new feelings, a bunch of new emotions that you can hop to into as a spirit and relate with another person. That's what we all creating with our mind. So you know what I'm saying. So that would be like information, all the elements, whether that and then they all intertwine in some form and shit like that. You know what I'm saying. Which you're a representation of your own nation. So with this processes of moving on in things, we got a special alignment that I wanted to point out today for all the members and things. You know what I'm saying? Because even if y'all not Clubhouse members, which y'all can join. Speaking of that, I upgraded the Clubhouse membership to the point where if you want calls with me, every month, you know what I'm saying, you can sign up. The premium is $30, you know what I'm saying? But I got also basic $5 subscription membership at citoworld.com/membership, and I'll put that in the description. But that's just to if you want progress with your astrology and things and actually, you know what I'm saying, get more in depth with how you can follow your astrology month to month and shit like that to really, get you good and things, and we're gonna have real good talks. You know what I'm saying? But I had to up it and stuff like that because a lot of this shit is valuable. So I'll be having to like, kind of measure the value system with what people can afford. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Handling business on your own is just weird, but it's what I'm here to do and things and what I've, what it is. So, that's what it is, cuz and shit like that. This is our stage right now. This ain't it. This it. This the new stage. This it. This it. It's the new stage. Like it or love it. We're gonna do some amazing things with this stage. All right. So we had a lot of energy. So a lot of this energy is now, spilling over because the moon is waning. You know what I'm saying? So, when the moon is waning, I like to observe it as, you use the internal, because you kind of draining out that internal. So you want to use up what you got and stuff so you can become new. So you want to use all that energy. So whatever the sign the moon in, you want to use that energy. If the sign is in Taurus, you know what I'm saying, you want to use the energy of stability, value. You know what I'm saying? If the sign is in Aries, you want to use this the energy of motivation, passion. If the sign is in Gemini, you want to use the energy of communicating, you know, um, setting an environment, you know what I'm saying, and thinking. So, so after this full moon that we just had, we got a huge alignment that I like to think with the sun right now, squaring Pluto. So, sun square Pluto, Pluto is transformation, deep transformation, power control, death and things. And the sun is in right now. The sun is in Aries and things, and what Pluto is sitting on the middle degree between Capricorn and Aquarius. So, that's the area that's going through the most transformation, the most deep transformation. So we all trying to get power and control and struggle over how we, formulate, security and associate with each other based on, our information. And so, what I'm saying? So right now, you know, we're transforming reality at the moment. And then also we're trying to, start to place ourselves in a space where we, in that reality, what I'm saying, we can associate and things. Now it's squaring the sun in Aries. So it's going to make us transform that reality uh, and for our own personal reasons. So this is extreme like business work. You know what I'm saying? So you can get a lot of your own personal business done. You can get a lot of your own personal associations transformed. So you need to add more of how you see and what you're passionate about, you know what I'm saying, to and you need to learn how to mix that with your business right now. You need to learn how to mix that with how you associate it right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when the moon was in Libra, we was all cool with kind of, what I'm saying, being relatable, relative, associating with the same things. But for right now, because the moon has moved into Capricorn, you know what I'm saying, it's edging towards Pluto when it's going to conjunct that degree, you know what I'm saying, probably in the next couple hours or so, we're going to remember and start to reflect moon, you know what I'm saying, on our business association, and we're going to realize that's going through a transformation and things. So it's going to square the sun. So the sun is going to show us, okay, you know what I'm saying, this with this business association and needing to transform it, we need to learn how to make this a little bit more about what we into, because that's what we see that we're needed to do. We need to make this about, something that we're passionate about, you know what I'm saying, or something that we, personally, are motivated to see and express. So a lot of y'all supposed to been doing y'all shadow work with y'all goals with the sun was in baggage that you may have and things. So when the sun going to Aries now, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be, for the most part, knowing what you want to be personally seen as or represented as, or you know what I'm saying, you the personal things that you're into and things. So it's forcing us now to kind of lock that in with the moon today, and um what's, the moon in the Capricorn, and then the sun in Aries. So we got that square right now, you know what I'm saying, and then I think we even got a square with Mars and Mars and Aries too. Mars and the sun and Mars. Let me check. Something like that, basically. I mean, basically, yeah, we do, or we just came out of that energy. But for the most part, right now it's that time, y'all. So it's that time, just that time, for just the real spirits to come down here and really show, what is about, And so now everybody on an even playing field. There ain't no big homies. There's just people that know how to be relative in reality and things and stuff like that. And if you know something about reality, then you as a spirit, you ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really nothing. So it's like you don't even got to be playing this fake thing, and we can get back on a mission to how to help as humanity. You know what I'm saying? Because humanity then kind of got rocked to sleep and started to think helping humanity was helping, some type of government fashion system that was created by people to not even help humanity in the way that we actually supposed to be helping humanity. So that's the thing. So that's the position we're in. You know what I'm saying? So it's real times and things. And you know, um, so I'm just keeping it PG and stuff like that, making sure y'all get in tune with the waves and things. And we're gonna get into some real talk, but I gotta get my baby daughter out of here because she don't need to be here in these real conversations like that. But come here, baby. Yeah. You got your shirt on backwards. All right, go ahead. Close the door. Love you. All right. So yeah, so bodies and stepping stones. Let me see what this is. Tomorrow. All right. Yeah, so you know, so I mean, I had to. The reason why I had to kick my daughter out because I just would expect like I'm talking to grown-ups. Also, this is like real information in the world that we can hear. Like that's what the one thing it is. Like I'm Aquarius, so I'm gonna come from that space of being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ruled by Saturn, and I got mostly Saturn in my motherfucking chart. So I get real devil in the details. They never come outside until I start feeling secure. But that's one thing that I had to overcome. But for the most part, man, right now, yeah, we all going through this change right now, this transformation. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's time to lock in with your dreams. You know what I'm saying? We're learning to transform, our business associations to something that look more personal. So the way you gain security and stability and status and shit like that, first of all, that has been transformed. You know what I'm saying? So you need to know that you ain't finna gain no status, no position, no security in the way you've been doing it the same last 10 years. Pluto just came through there and wrecked that shit. That's why don't nobody really know how to gain stability. Now you got the resources and the accumulation that you accumulated. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's still work to be done. And that's what we got to do. We got to learn how to make our business and associations a little bit more personal. So you got to be the conductor. So it just even add on to my last video. You know what I'm saying? It's a real nigga party. You know what I'm saying? Even Saturn being in motherfucking um, Pisces. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got to be responsible adults. Everybody got to conduct their experiences, and everybody got to be responsible for what they contribute. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. So you can't. It ain't none of that. It ain't no running back. So you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you know you got God with you. And God um is all possibilities and things. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be necessarily restricted in your mind state and then your capabilities and then be, you know what I'm saying, on edge all day. Because you're just gonna create more of that frequency vibration and bring yourself down and things of that nature. You better fight for your goddamn spirit of space, your ability to have imagination, your ability to have faith and belief. You better fight for them goddamn spiritual rights. Ain't nobody tell you to take your spiritual rights away. Other than that, what is you reaching in for God and the Bible for? You know what I'm saying? But not now. Ain't nobody else get you rocked to sleep in no narrative in a way of, you know what I'm saying, how you was supposed to think you was supposed to think about that. You know what I'm saying? You chose to pick up a Bible and believe that. You know what I'm saying? Now that energy and the specific energy behind that signature is real. That's why you got people in the motherfucking world that's using that shit and manifesting. Not saying that all of it's good, but for the most part, you got motherfuckers in the world out here, you know what I'm saying, manifesting, aka the shadow government. So, that's what you just got to be wary of. When number two respond. You know, so that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta this it, man. God damn it, this it. This it. You know what I'm saying? So welcome all of you motherfuckers to the age of Aquarius, bitch. Here we go. Now we gotta start associating ourselves and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, as more of individual now. Of more of who we are and shit like that. And make that make sense. Make that make money. Make that make dollars. Make that make sense. Make that make money. Make that make dollars. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a form of security where you can help somebody else's mental state so you can be useful. You know what I'm saying? And God can see you as useful to others. And that way, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to make some money because others will want you around. Y'all better have some faith in yourself. Y'all better have some belief in yourself. Y'all better have some goddamn imagination about y'all goddamn selves. Motherfucker, bro, that booze will kill you. Man, what the fuck is you talking about? Booze. Nigga, oh, I ain't drinking right now. Pooh Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pooh Shiesty and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, motherfuckers, this how we got going on. You know what I'm saying? The sun is in Aries, so we can see it on the even external um, um, view of things. So when you go outside, you see a lot of motivation. You see a lot of people getting ready to get outside. You see a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, arguing. You see a lot of motherfuckers in competition. You see a lot of motherfuckers fighting to be seen, you know what I'm saying, as I express within the astrology. You know what I'm saying? So that's what is going to happen right now out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in springtime, sexual energies, heat. Motherfuckers want to fuck. Motherfuckers want to be seen and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But some people gonna go to extremes and do this for ego purposes and things of that nature because they want to, you know what I'm saying, have their light shown. Now, depending on what they show that light for, what they're leading others to, you know what I'm saying, that will be their makeup or what they make out of the world and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Now, people make very low lights and people make very high lights and shit like that. So lower lights would be like lights that are correlated to, you know what I'm saying, things of desires and things of the world and things, you know what I'm saying, mentalities that keep you, in the cipher of this realm of reality. The higher lights will be things that take you, you know what I'm saying, and give you better ideas, give you better lights, give you better angles of ways of going about things and seeing the universe and things of that nature. And when you're in those types of natures, you know what I'm saying, those types of natures are things that, you know what I'm saying, are useful to the common mind. Now, what was happening? What do you do for a living? What do I do for a living? So what do I do for a living? Shit, I live. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I talk, I shit, you know what I'm saying? I handle tasks. You know what I'm saying? I live. Shit. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what we do. We live. You know what I'm saying? Talk, shit, write, you know what I'm saying? Do music, like, you know what I'm saying? Do like astrology. So I'm like Zeus here, you know what I'm saying? So, I make people aware of things like that they like, you know what I'm saying, probably need to be aware of, you know what I'm saying? Based upon astrology and the transit. So you can catch me in the sky. I got imagination, you know what I'm saying? So my imagination is like, so like I use all what God gave me and things, you know what I'm saying? I do it even, you know what I'm saying, down to getting down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. You feel me? But goddamn it, I'm living and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what we all supposed to do. Ain't we all? Ain't we all? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you do for a living? You supposed to do you with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? God gonna see it that way. Who said God ain't gonna see it that way? Who said it? Who said it? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So moon and Capricorn. So, you want to create a sufficient step, towards your personal goals right now. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody right now is feeling some type of personal insecurity at the moment, based upon, you know what I'm saying, us having going through this very new phase and us having to create a sense of new security towards, you know what I'm saying, what we're into, our passion. So you may be into, guitar, and then your friend, your family member or something like that you stay with, that you roommate with, you know what I'm saying, they may be into, comic things and shit like that. But y'all can't really necessarily connect on that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you're gonna be in a position where you actually, feel a need to necessarily to be in reality and things and doing things that cater towards your stability with, how you do what you're personally into and things of that nature. And so, hopefully you're not throwing that energy off on others where they may feel personally unstable because they're not making you feel stable in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be the negative way to do it. You know what I'm saying? You always got to create your own stability. So that means you got to come down to earth and be able to understand, people and all types of things in life. You know what I'm saying? Not just come from a bias. Okay. What's up, baby boy? Marcy. Oh, you went to the potty? No, he didn't. He threw it on himself. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, you let one go, huh? All right. Give me a minute. I'm going to you take it off. Daddy, I don't know what plans because I'm going to be in there because. You're going to keep those off the mat. All right? Okay. All right. We back, y'all. My bad. I had to get my son all good and things. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he good. But yeah, so I was just coming in on here talking this. So that's the energies we in. So we all in the energy of, you know what I'm saying, taking power control over how we associate ourselves in reality and things. And we got to do that based upon, how we see ourselves and what we actually personally into. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to make our business associations more personal. So we got to bring, the personal things into, what I'm saying, our conductions, you know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So you probably don't not even gonna want to even connect with nobody if it ain't for like, they something that you into right now. And that's how that alignment will play out. But this brings us into the learning of this new reality that we are within and starting to see, a little bit more of the shape of it based upon square energies. Because we starting to measure. So we starting to see one side, then we starting to experience the other side. And Pluto is the most furthest out planet. Sun is the closest. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to make this reality our playground and stuff like that. But still make it practical in some way. But yeah, so that's the little message and thing. I'm going to get out of here. Get y'all butts in the game.